Are you curious whether the brand new Polar Loop can really take on the mighty Whoop strap? On the outside, both look like simple, screen-free fitness bands, but once you dig into the details, you'll see these two devices are playing the same game with very different rules. And if you've been on the fence about which one to buy, this breakdown might help you figure out exactly which camp you belong to. Let's kick things off with the money side of things because, let's be honest, that's usually the first thing we all check. The Polar Loop is a one-time payment. You buy it once for around $179 and that's it. No subscription, no hidden fees, no extra costs to unlock your data. Everything inside the Polar Flow app is included for life. Now compare that to Whoop. With Whoop, you're not really buying the device, you're subscribing to a membership. The lowest plan runs about $199 per year, and that's just the starting point. After year one, that bill keeps rolling, which means in just 2 years, you've already spent more than double what the Polar Loop costs. For anyone who hates the idea of paying monthly just to access their own health data, Polar instantly looks appealing. Now let's talk design. Both the Polar Loop and Whoop strap are screenless bands, meaning you won't see step counts or heart rate numbers on your wrist. Instead, all the info lives in their apps. Polar Flow for Polar and the Whoop app for Whoop. This minimalist design keeps them distraction-free. They're meant for people who want passive 24/7 health tracking without buzzing notifications or glowing displays. If you like clean and simple, both deliver that. Moving on to sensors, both devices come with optical heart rate monitoring and accelerometers for tracking your daily movements and workouts. But Whoop goes further with extra biometrics like skin temperature and blood oxygen saturation. Polar Loop sticks to tried and true heart rate monitoring using Polar's Precision Prime sensor, which has been used in several of their reliable watches. While it doesn't have all the bells and whistles of Whoop, it focuses on accuracy and the essentials. Battery life is another key difference. The Polar Loop lasts up to 8 days per charge and uses USB-C charging. That's good, but you do have to take it off your wrist to charge it. Whoop, on the other hand, can last up to 14 days, and it uses a clever clip-on charging pod so you can power it up while wearing it. That means Whoop users can literally track continuously without gaps, while Polar Loop owners will have to miss a little time while charging. Water resistance is actually where Polar Loop pulls ahead. It's rated to 30 meters, which means you can safely swim with it and even shower without worry. Whoop is rated to 10 meters, still fine for daily use, showers, and surface swimming, but not as robust as Polar's rating. When it comes to activity tracking, both devices automatically detect movement and exercise. But here's the difference. Whoop's algorithms are smarter at automatically identifying what type of workout you're doing and how hard you're working. Polar Loop does track exercise, but often labels it under generic categories like indoor activity, and you might need to manually fix it in the app. For casual users, that's not a huge deal, but for athletes who want precise workout labeling, it's extra work. Sleep and recovery tracking is where both devices shine. They both measure sleep stages, recovery quality, and daily readiness scores. Whoop's recovery and strain analysis is considered one of the most in-depth in the wearable world, offering detailed insights into how your body is adapting to stress and training. Polar Flow provides very good sleep tracking too, with nightly recovery scores and bedtime recommendations, but the depth isn't quite as granular as Whoop's. Now let's talk about heart rate broadcasting. This is a big one for serious athletes. Whoop can broadcast heart rate to third-party apps and platforms like Zwift, Garmin, or cycling apps, making it a flexible choice for people who integrate multiple training tools. Polar Loop doesn't offer that. It connects only within the Polar system, so if you're already invested in Polar devices, it works fine. But if you like mixing and matching training platforms, Whoop has the edge. Another subtle but important difference is data storage. Polar Loop can store up to 4 weeks of health data before it needs to sync with the app. That means you could technically go off the grid for a month and still have your data saved. Whoop syncs much more frequently and stores less on board. If you forget your phone at home, Polar Loop won't miss much. Comfort is an area where both score highly. The Polar Loop weighs just 29 grams and has a slim textile band. Whoop is even slimmer and is often praised for how unobtrusive it feels. You can sleep, shower, and work out without really noticing it's there. Both are clearly designed for 24/7 wearability. Then we've got the apps. Polar Flow is already a trusted ecosystem for athletes and integrates with other Polar watches and gear. It's straightforward, reliable, and now with its new redesign, it's getting more customization and long-term trend analysis. Whoop's app is widely considered one of the most advanced when it comes to strain and recovery analytics, but it does have a steeper learning curve for newcomers. Neither device includes GPS, which may be disappointing for outdoor runners or cyclists. Polar Loop can use your phone's GPS to track routes through the app, while Whoop simply doesn't offer GPS at all. And lastly, customization. Both devices offer interchangeable bands, so you can personalize your look. Polar has colors like black night, gray sand, and brown copper, while Whoop also sells a variety of stylish strap options. So after all that, what's the takeaway? The Polar Loop is a budget-friendly, subscription-free band that covers the essentials: heart rate, sleep, recovery, activity, and comfort. It's perfect for people who want solid tracking without getting tied to monthly payments. But the Whoop strap still leads the pack if you want deeper data, smarter workout recognition, and third-party integrations, as long as you're okay with that ongoing subscription cost. At the end of the day, it comes down to what matters most to you: simplicity and savings with Polar Loop, or maximum data and advanced insights with Whoop. Both can improve your fitness journey, but in very different ways.